Hi Earthlings, this is your December pick a card prediction. We're doing things a little bit different around here. So pick a present that speaks to you the most, the first, the second, the third, or fourth present, and I will leave the timestamps down below in the comment section. So I'll meet you down there. Bye. Right, so whoever picked gift number 1, this is the pile for you. Now, I may have stated in the beginning, but I did do automatic writing, so there is a letter in here for you. But because it was automatic writing and I have terrible handwriting, especially when I'm writing fast, I am gonna show it to you real quick, but I will be reading it. I also have some charms in here for you, and this is going to tell you what your lucky days are coming up in December 2019, as well as your lucky color. So we'll take a look at that. So let's see what pile number 1, gift box number 1 has for December 2019. All right, actually, you know what? Let me leave this. Let me go into the cards first, okay? Now, you guys have 2 of spades and 3 of spades. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's see. If you are curious about what the crystals are on this card, it's pyroxenes. Okay, never heard of that one. Augite, jade, and marcasite. Okay. I don't know if you can even, I don't think it's focusing. Anyways, let's see. I feel like the message for you is that there could be a lot of involvement with air signs in your life coming up in December, perhaps a Gemini or a Libra or Aquarius. It could even be to do with communication and action. That is going to be a highlight of your month in December. Lots of things coming together, ideas coming together, but the only thing is I think that sometimes you stand in your own way. Even though you have great ideas and things like you like to accomplish, there could be some hurts from the past that could come back. Now, I know the Scorpio season is over and the retrograde is over, and for me that time was a lot about reflecting on my past, and it might have been for some of you guys. That's also kind of carrying on into this month, even though all that is over astrologically. Maybe for you there could be some traumas from the past that could come up, or things that prevent you from moving forward because, you know, last time you tried it or last time you did it, it hurt you or disappointed you. So there could be that as well. Now, don't be disappointed though, because there could be some communication coming through that you're not quite seeing yet, but it is there. It also requires you to take the action to meet it halfway. So there could be some of that coming up for you. Things that you wanted it to happen, it could be a blessing in disguise that it didn't happen because something better is happening. I know that may sound cliche, but I think that you may not at this point know what's best for you, if you know what I mean. So get out of your head a little bit. Maybe focus on things outside of yourselves that you can do, such as your hobby or a project or helping somebody else, something outside of yourself. It is not quite ignoring, although they sometimes call for, you know, shadow work. I think this is a different manner. I think it's more about focusing a little bit outside of your head, because you tend to be in your head a lot this month, and that's not going to be productive for you. Sometimes it is productive, this time it is not. Okay, so remember that. But there could be something coming in as well, in terms of something that's going to require you to take action or an opportunity or communication. Okay, now let's take a look at this letter. Now, as I stated earlier, it is highly illegible, excuse me. What I felt for you is that the number 6 and the number 7 is going to be your lucky number. I also felt like initial wise, maybe the initial U. Let's take a look at the charms. Okay, make sure everything's out there. Okay, first we have a wrench, and you're not going to be able to see it, but a wrench. Okay, we have a dream catcher. We have, let's see, let me put it here. So we have Virgo, and it's a month that's going to ask you to be more practical. Okay, so we have Virgo, So you could be dealing with a Virgo or have some significant Virgo in your chart, a placement, excuse me. But it's also about embodying that type of energy of perhaps helping other people, being compassionate towards other people, but also getting done, if you know what I mean. So getting everything done, crossing your eyes, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, whatever, you know. I always mess that up. I don't know why. Okay, and then we have some sort of a sword here. We have a ring. Okay, so there could be commitment. We have, dang it, why can't I, oh man. Still in the shadow phase for me as I film this. I do not know what the heck that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know what to call it. It's like a, well, oh, it's a compass. Excuse me. It's a compass. It's not what I thought it was. It's a compass. Okay, so let's take a look at that. I'm going to touch on that in just a second. Let me finish this letter. So I felt like the initial U is going to be of importance to you, meaning I think it's a lot about you getting outside of your head, you paying attention, more self-love. You're being very, very hard on yourself, okay? I mean, with the Virgo, this is, every sign is great, but every sign also has a side that is maybe, you know, it's got to all be balanced basically. So maybe you're becoming a little bit too pragmatic, a little bit too in your mind, a little bit too practical, to where you don't let your heart, you know, sing with joy. You cut it down before it even gets there, or as soon as you start to feel some type of emotion, you cut it out. Or maybe, you know, you're not being practical and you do need to be practical. Whatever it is for you guys, it's all about balance. Be kind to yourself. As much as you are kind to other people, do not be too harsh on yourself. Do not think back on all the mistakes or quote unquote things that you have said in the past that kind of haunt you till today, or things that you may have done, or things that may have happened, remembering embarrassments from the past. It's all in your head, right? That is why this mind is coming up here, this whole thing about your mind, your mentality, right? And so that's what I see. I also see that the number 7 is going to be your lucky number, 7 and 6. In terms of color, I see blue and yellow for you guys. So carry something around that's blue or yellow. It might catch your eye if you are out and about and something catches your eye and it's blue or yellow, or somebody is wearing the color blue or yellow. That could be a key person in your life in December. It could also refer to some crystals that are blue or yellow. We have some messages here, if I can read my own handwriting. It says, have fun, be playful, focus on things that give you joy. There's going to be a lot of social moments, whether it's in person or online, texting, messaging. Lots of the things that can help you get out of your mind are things that make you feel creative. And I think this month especially, you're going to feel more creative, more attracted to things that kind of gives you that boost creatively. And right now is not the time to force anything. If it feels forced, it is not the right thing for you. Remember that. That is a big message that came through. If you feel that something is forced or forceful, it is not the time for you. It is not the person for you. Or at the very least, you know, it's not the right time. Maybe later on you can, you know, start to focus on it. But that's a big thing. Don't force anything, okay? Go with the flow. Now, initial wise, the other initial that came up as other than you was P as in Paul, P as in puppy. And what else did I write? Use this month as a stepping stone, but don't force anything. Again, so this month, if you feel like working on something, great, but don't make that big decision. Don't make that big move quite yet, unless it feels natural again, okay? If it feels forced, it's not for you. So I keep writing that. Actually, you know, I think this time could be a little bit of a, what I'm envisioning is a snake shedding its old skin. So, you know, I've never spoken to a snake, so I don't know how painful that process is. It is a natural process, but who knows if they're experiencing pain or not, or maybe it feels good, like, you know, it's a very satisfactory moment for them. We don't know how they feel, right? But at the end of the day, it may feel painful for you as you shed your old skin, but it's also because for you in particular, guys, and I'm not going to say this for the other piles, as far as I know right now, is that it's more of a month where you have to shed all of that old crap, let me tell you, because January, although symbolically January is a new month and a new year, and especially 2020, it's a new decade. For you guys, it's not so much about the time frame, it's much more about what you feel inside. Is that there's going to be a whole new you emerging in January 2020, okay? Especially for you guys. So just remember that it could be a painful process. It could look painful on the outside. For some of you guys, it feels good. It's like, you know, getting a fresh new haircut, or working out, or I don't know, doing something very satisfying. Like, wow, that it's just like, you know those bubbles that come in the boxes, like the to protect the things that are in the box, like when you pop those, like it's satisfactory for some of you guys, or satisfying, excuse me. So that could be whatever it is for you. It's definitely a time of renewal coming up for you. So before that happens, there has to be a lot of renewal, excuse me. So your lucky days, as I said, your lucky colors are blue and yellow, and your lucky days, as I wrote on here, are 5, so the 5th, the 12th, the 14th, the 22nd, and the 23rd. So you might want to write that down. It is not astrologically, okay? It's just a automatic writing, the numbers that I wrote down. Again, the 5th, the 12th, the 14th, the 22nd, and the 23rd. So a lot of it is this like Virgo energy, okay? I want you guys to please pay attention to your health and your daily routine. Do not skip on your daily routine. Daily routine is going to make a big difference for you. So whether you are eating healthy, and you may not feel it the next day or the next day after, but as you do it, it's kind of like skincare, right? They don't guarantee overnight results. They say, hey, use it for like 2 weeks, and if you still don't feel a difference, send it back or whatever, or whatever, give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks of every day doing this thing, whether it's exercising, eating healthy, journaling, meditating. You may not see the results right away, but in the long run, once it's the end of the month, you're going to thank yourself for doing that. So please start doing that. In terms of your health, please be careful for your health. Meaning, and this is not, trying to scare you or anything. This is not what came to me. Health, meaning like, you don't want to get sick. There may be a lot of people around you that are getting sick right now, so wash your hands. That's right, I wrote, wash your hands. It's something about your hygiene, like, might be someone around you, might be yourself as well. You want to be really safe with your things. Just because you wouldn't do this, it doesn't mean that other people would not do it. Meaning, just because you won't steal something doesn't mean that other people are not, gonna steal. I'm not trying to scare you. That's not what I'm seeing. But please be careful with your belongings. Please be careful. You lock your doors, you shut your windows, do all the things. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not seeing anything tragic. But I'm just saying, you want to make sure your belongings are in sight. You want to make sure you are taking care. This is a Virgo energy, okay, guys? Just not too much to the point where you're paranoid, but make sure your crap's being done. In terms of your, no, he's getting to the part where I can't read my handwriting. Okay, here we go. Okay, so in terms of your business, there could be some changes in your business. If you're somebody who, is working, there could be some changes in that, but there could be a lot of good business happening for you too. Relationships in your business, relationships at your school, those are things that are going to be of a highlight, a key. It may not feel that this person is going to make a big difference, but they're going to make a big difference in the long run, okay? You may not believe so much in it right now that they could bring a difference, but they're going to bring a difference, and it's good stuff. Now, you want to keep in contact with these people. You want to be on their good side, unless they piss you off and they have bad energy, you know, screw them. But just, you know, keep it good between these people. Now, I want to say this, because of this sword here, there could be some people that are not good for you that you're overlooking it. If you have given this person multiple chances and they have on multiple occasions have disappointed you, but they keep promising something and they cannot deliver, this is not someone you want to go forward into giving your energy, your money, or your time, or whatever, okay? Now, because of this isn't like another sword, it could also just go back to that sword energy of overthinking too much. But I do see that there could be someone that is not necessarily good for you, but you could be forcing it. You could be saying, okay, well, because I love them, that's fine, or because they're my friend, it's fine. But again, people make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. You should not cut people off just because they're human beings. But just, you know, we're talking common sense here. Okay, have common sense. That's what the sword is, you know. Common sense is your mind. Now, there's something that you're dreaming about, okay, and it requires you to put some action into it and think about the direction that you want to go in. And this is also about, this month is about, you know, working and finding your direction, thinking about which way you like to go. And this compass here and this wrench, it's about putting in the work, but not quite expecting like a big result just yet. Okay, so it might be that kind of a month for you. Now, you may have very vivid dreams. Okay, very, very vivid dreams coming up. But it's also about creating a space and cultivating a situation where the dreams can nourish. You can plant a seed on concrete. You could toss a seed on concrete. It's not going to grow. It has to have a very fertile environment for the seed to sprout and grow. So make that, you know, fertile environment right now so that your dreams can start to be nourished and harvested in the long term. Because we have a ring here, some of you guys could be planning something. It could be a commitment, whether it's school, business, or even love, right? There could be a proposal for some of you guys. There could be a new relationship you're going into, whether it's business or love. There could be some of that coming up. Now, for others of you guys, if you don't feel that this applies to you, it could be someone in your close-knit circle that is going to go into a committed relationship, or something like that. Okay. Yeah, that is all I see for you guys. Yep, I went over it. Wash your hands. All right, guys, have a beautiful December. Bye. All right, so whoever picked gift number 2, this is the pile for you. In this little pouch here, I do have a piece of paper which I did some automatic writing. I did it a little bit different this time. And so I was writing really fast, and so it is not going to be, you know, legible for some of you guys, so I'm just going to read it. I'll show it to you real quick and then I'll be reading it. I do have some playing cards here as well for some of the extra messages, and some charms in here, as well as some lucky colors and lucky dates and lucky numbers and initials or something like that could be happening in December 2019. All right, actually, let's go with the cards first. So we have, okay, interesting, we have Queen of Diamonds and Ace Clubs. I don't know why I'm running out of breath. I'm not even doing anything. That's it. All of a sudden, excuse me, came to me. So I don't know if like something's like making your heart beat so fast, whether it's excitement or anxiety, or I'm not sure. We'll get into that. See what the message says for you. But there could be that. There could be some exercising or running, or you're running away from something. I don't know. We have opal, if you're interested in that crystal right there. We have serpentine. Okay, interesting. All right, so what do I see here from just these cards alone? Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to try to keep it PG, all right? But that running out of breath, if you catch my drift, it could be in the throes of passion for some of you. Again, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply for everybody, but this is like, wow, that you got your, it's a type of workout that you do where you sleep. Except you're not sleeping, if you catch my drift. For some of you guys, not all of you, okay? Because the Ace of Clubs here is making me feel like it's something that you're excited about. For others of you guys, it's going to be a very creative month. Lots of excitement and creativity, lots of great ideas. Could be a lot of traveling, could be a lot of moments of inspiration coming up for you. Also, that inspiration could bring about money for you, my friends. So don't let that fire go out quite yet. Now, some of you guys are dealing with an Aries or Leo or Sagittarius or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may have those signs prominently in your chart or significant placements in your chart. It could also be someone else as well. Just be the meaning behind the cards is that, you know, there's going to be a stability in your finances, okay? There could be a big investment that you make. Some of you guys, this is about someone that's female, that's older, that, you know, you are doing something with. Some of you guys have birthdays this month. Some of you guys, oh my gosh. Stay hydrated is the message that's coming through. Stay hydrated. You are going to see a big difference, okay? Big difference it makes in your life. But going back to that finances, there could be a lot of material wealth, a lot of abundance coming your way in that term. It could be coming from that female that is older. Now, I'm also receiving this energy of really wanting to make a change in your daily routine, your home life, your room, your house. There could be some changes you're wanting to make around there. Could be lots of good ideas that could potentially bring money in the long term. I already said that, right? Okay. What else am I getting here? My goodness, this could be someone that could bring really good, what's the word that's coming here? I can't really think about it. I'll think of the word. This is someone that could bring a lot of opportunities your way in the long term, okay? So you want to build that relationship. Okay, so let's take a look at the charms that are in here. Oh, you guys. All right. Well, look at that. Okay, let me show you this. So we have Capricorn, we have Pisces, we have Taurus. All right, and that's that Queen of Diamonds there. It's really like a pentacle energy. It's very earthy. So you could be dealing with a lot of people this month. I think you guys are the ones that have the most people here. Capricorn, ambitious. We have Pisces, intuitive. Taurus, trustworthy. All right, so maybe you're wanting to spend a lot of time at home or defining your roots. Maybe it's about your family, your heritage, your ancestral things coming up for you, what defines you, you know, your culture, something to do with your home, your work, lots of moments of intuition coming up for you, lots of imaginative moments too, lots of imagining things. Hey, you know what, I'd like to do this to my room, I'd like to do this in terms of my health, I'd like to do this in terms of my business. A lot of moments of dreaming about those things, right? We also have V, okay, as in Victor, and G as in golf. So this could be initials that are important coming up this month for you. This could be places, people, or things, okay? Once again, Victor and golf. All right, now this is the letter that I wrote for you guys, but again, it's not going to be legible. We have the number 8 and 3 that came to mind for you guys. So 8 and 3 are going to be numbers that are significant to you. You may want to consciously pay attention to those numbers, bring them in your day-to-day life, or whenever you see these numbers, pay attention to what you're thinking about, what your surroundings are, what your situation is, because there could be some messages there for you. In terms of initial, what I also gathered was Z, as in zebra. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, your lucky color is going to be red and green, which is interesting, and are like Christmas colors. And December is the month of Christmas. If you celebrate red and green, you're going to see a lot of those colors. You may want to implement that in your day-to-day life. Now, somebody could be wearing the color green or red, and that person could be playing a significant role in your month, or maybe it's the color of crystals, whatever it is. It says let go. Okay, let go. You'll be thankful for it later on, whatever that is. I don't think this is the one that's gonna be good for you right now, whether it's a person or an opportunity or job or thing or whatever. It may not be, if you're trying to force it, if it's bringing you a lot of pain rather than laughter and joy, it may not be. You might be forcing something there. Let go. You will be thankful for it. Okay, if you are getting in your way, let go. Go with the flow. But something is saying here again, let go. Later on, you are going to get something that is better. You deserve better. Now, if you're thinking about making a big investment, do you really need it right now? Or is the new model coming out soon? Or is there a better deal out there? Is it something that you really want? Is it something that you really need right now, right? And lots of time, just because it's more affordable doesn't mean that it's, you know, I think something is here with like material, like with your money. It's an investment of some kind. Maybe hold off on it a little bit if you can. Do your research before you invest in it, okay? Because something better could be coming out. There's going to be a lot of feelings for you. Again, with this Piscean energy, the feelings are the source, I feel like, where your intuition thrives. So let yourself feel those emotions, but it could be a very emotional month for you. So it says, nurture yourself. Okay, so going back to this like Taurus energy, nurture yourself. Do things that make you feel, you know, relaxed, and, you know, eat things that make you feel happy. Take care of your health, you know, take care of your mind. Do things that make you feel comforted, right? Nurture yourself, give your energy and focus on growth. Okay, so now is the time for growth. Spend time and energy on a project. Could be something around the house in terms of interior. You could be buying a new piece of furniture, or you could be, you know, wanting to change the look and feel of your house, or something with aesthetic. This is coming up for me, aesthetic. So you could be changing your aesthetic or doing something that's more aesthetically pleasing. It says stand up for yourself, because there could be someone that could be kind of challenging you, okay, at work or at home. You have to stand up for yourself, okay? You've been holding on to some sort of an emotion for a while. You haven't said exactly what you feel. You're expecting the other person to kind of read your mind, and maybe you were giving hints or whatever for some of you guys. For others of you guys, it's this feeling that you've held in. You know, you have to let it go. You have to stand up and speak, okay? Okay, so don't be paranoid, but keep everything in check. Okay, guys, do not be paranoid, but make sure you're keeping everything in check, okay? You're getting your assignments out on time. You're doing this, you know, project, whatever you got under your umbrella. Take care of it. Keep everything in check. It's a big month in terms of love for you guys. It could be love in terms of family, and it could also just be love in general in terms of romantic as well. Throes of passion, as I said. There's something new emerging, okay? Oh my God, I'm getting shivers. Now you may not believe me, but was it you guys? I don't know if it was the first one. No, I think it was you guys, where I was like, dude, my breath is running out. And I'm just sitting here Heart pumping. Heart pumping. Okay, guys. So it's something exciting. You know, in terms of like new love, when it's just starting up and you're texting each other and it's really exciting and you hold each other's hands and everything makes you feel like your heart is pumping really, really fast. For some of you guys, if you are in a relationship, you could get your spark back, or you could be doing something exciting. You could be going on a roller coaster ride. You could be going on a trip, whatever makes your heart pump, right? Now, you guys are the only ones, I think, that the day of the week came up for. So Thursdays are going to be a very lucky day for you. Thursdays. Pay attention to Thursdays. Now, in terms of actual dates, what I saw was 7, 12, 15, and 30th. So the 7th, the 12th, the 15th, and the 30th, okay? So the numbers 8 and 3, once again, red and green. There could be a lot of communication coming your way, lots of journeys you're going on in your life. Something to do with your siblings could come up as well, or your day-to-day routine. Lots of moments of creativity, but it all kind of stems from your house. Something about your house, or your body. There's going to be a lot of emailing, a lot of texting, a lot of replying, a lot of talking happening. Lots of moments of mystery too, like, wow, how did that happen? How did that fly off the shelf? Or why is all these things happening? Doesn't really make sense now. Is going to make sense soon, okay? There's a lot of things that are ending, a lot of things that are beginning as well. Lots of mysterious, intuitive moments. Now, going back to this Pisces here, this is very like, to me, this mystery and birth and rebirth kind of moment, bonding, death and birth. That's kind of the energy here in your life as you shed things from your past, and going into something new. So that is what I saw for you in December. Have a beautiful month. Bye, guys. All right, so whoever picked gift number 3, this is the pile for you. I may have mentioned it in the beginning, but I did do automatic writing, so I do have a letter in here for you. But because it was automatic and it's fast, it is not going to be able to be read by you guys because of my handwriting. But I will show it to you real quick, and then I'll be reading it. I do have 2 playing cards here, as well as some charms in here. And so we're going to find out what December has in store for you. First, we're going to go into the... Oh, I saw it already and got excited. First, we're going to go into the playing cards, okay? So we have 10 of hearts and 5 of diamonds. Probably not focusing. If you are curious about the crystal that is pictured on here, it says stibnite. There's a lot of crystals here I've never heard of, so I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, but we have zircon and gemstone. Okay, now immediately when I saw the 10 of hearts, it makes me really happy because there's going to be a moment of happiness, something that you have pictured in your mind that was positive before, that you thought that was never going to happen. You are standing in it today. Okay, so count your blessings. I think a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, you would have never thought that you were going to be here today. Now, it may sound like a whole bunch of gibberish or whatever, you know, but honestly, it's something that you're going to be extremely happy for. It could be something to do with closing a deal, your home, something about your family, something that deeply evokes, you know, deep emotions within you that are stemming from just joy and happiness. Those moments that make you feel kind of like that you almost are, you have shivers on your, you know, you have shivers and you, I almost said chicken pox. I always, not chicken pox, what do you call it? God, I can't. It's not chicken pox. Nobody's getting chicken pox around here, okay? But you know what I'm trying to say? It gives you shivers, basically. God, we're still in the shadow phase. I can't speak. But that is what's happening for you. I feel like there is going to be a moment where it makes you just almost tear up from joy. Okay, so you're closing something here, but it's in a good way. And with the 5 of diamonds, I feel like the pentacles, going back to this, Some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be significant placements in your chart or somebody that you're dealing with. It could be about emotions, and it could be about your health and things that ground you, things about your home, you know, things that, you know, make you feel comforted and stable. Those are all things that I feel like for once you kind of felt lost. Okay, you feel kind of lost, and something's going to come through for you. Again, I don't think it's going to be something that you have quite expected. You may have dreamt about it, you may have thought about it, but I think that it's not something that you quite expect. For others of you guys, money is going to be stable. Okay, you were worrying about finances, or it wasn't quite stable, or you thought for a second, hey, that project is never going to go through, or that money's never going to come through, or that job is never going to come through. It's coming through, baby. Okay. The other thing here is I feel like I'm trying to capture what's coming through here. Yeah, a family member could pull through. It could be about your siblings. It could be about love too. You felt kind of lost about love maybe, or you didn't know where things kind of stood there. Boom, shakalaka, okay? I don't know why I said that. But anyways, let's, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the message there. Okay, this bag is a little bit tight. Come out, come out. All right. Ooh. Okay. All right. It could be some improvements about your relationship with your mother, or some type of feminine figure in your life. Okay. So a female figure in your life, there could be improvement in a relationship there. If it was kind of rocky before, if it was all good before, now this person's going to play a big role in your life in December, where they're going to come through and kind of help you out and give you that big mama bear type of feeling. It does not have to be someone you're blood related to, okay? Because not all of us have that with our mothers, but that's what I'm seeing here. Now with this bear energy, guys, something was in hibernations, my love. Oh my God, with the 5 of diamonds. Okay, here's what I'm seeing, okay? It is awakened. Something was sleeping. Those days felt harsh and long, but boom, something is awakened. Now, I do know that bears go in hibernation during the winter time and whatever. So we are approaching winter time. So maybe, you know, sleep is of importance to you too. Paying attention to sleep. With the pentacle energy of the earth, I feel like maybe it's time to take care of your body, get that sleep and rest that you need. Get some energy within you, whatever that means for some of you guys. Improve your sleep, however way you can, you know, create a comfortable environment for yourself. Maybe it's that. But because of the 5 of diamonds here, I feel like something was sleeping and it's time to wake up. In terms of initials, we have C and Z. So C as in cat, Z as in zebra. Okay. So those initials may play a significant role in December for you. It could be a person, place, or thing. Z or C. Pay attention to that, okay? Okay, so we have a, man, I don't know what to call that. I don't know what that is. It's like a, I seriously can't, I don't remember what that's called. I'm sorry, guys. But hopefully you can see it's kind of like the steering wheel of a ship. I sound like an idiot right now, but so it's about like directing things with love, okay? Because we have there's a bunch of things written around here, and it says love, 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 love. Let love guide you, okay? So if you feel that there's some type of animosity or anger or kind of grudge guiding you, stop for a second, because that's not the right way to go. You know this, you know. You are highly intuitive. You are somebody who, I mean, with the mama bear here in the 10 of hearts, hearts is cups. You know, you guys have a lot of emotions. You guys have a lot of, you know, feelings that are rooted in reality. You know, you guys, what you're feeling is legit. It's not just in your mind. It's rooted. It's grounded in reality. You are highly intuitive, but you can't let paranoia guide you. You can't let hate or grudge guide you. And you guys know that, but there could be moments that kind of provokes you, as with anybody, right? We're all human beings. It could be moments where you're like, oh shit, let me get at them, you know, let me punch them. Let me say this real quick. And some of you guys, you gotta let that off of your chest because it's been sitting dormant in there for a while, right? But for others of you guys, you know, if it's in the throes of the moment, you may want to step back a second and think, do I really need to say this? Do I really need to do this? Is this where it's coming from? Is it coming from love? If it's not, then I gotta go back the other way, right? But it's also moving towards love. Something is moving towards love, right? With this, steering wheel, I'm just gonna call it steering wheel. Things are moving in a direction of love, which is really exciting for you because the 10 of Cups, right? You could be commitment, marriage, a proposal, or a project going through and it becoming very successful, or you being recognized at work, or lots of love shared with, you know, loved ones, right? With the Castle here, so yeah, again, it's got something to do with your home, okay? Rearranging your home, so on and so forth. There could be some movement there. You could be visiting something that's very old, or finding inspiration through something that's old, okay? This is quite a letter here that I wrote for you guys. The numbers 2 and 4 are going to be significant numbers for you. Pay attention to those numbers whatever you're doing at the moment. When you see those numbers, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're feeling. Initial wise, I also see, you know, C as in cat, Z as in zebra, but I also see, what else did I see for you guys? Oh, it's gone. Oh, K. Okay, K as in kilo. All right, so let's get into this. I feel like your lucky numbers are 2 and 4. Colors, sorry for repeating myself, orange and purple. Orange and purple. Someone could be wearing those colors and they could be a significant role in your month of December 2019. It could be a color of a building or wallpaper. It could be a color of a crystal. You may want to also incorporate those colors into your life. If you are someone who has a lot of like wallets or bags or something that you carry with you day to day, or a keychain, you may want to switch it up to something that's orange and purple. Especially a wallet, guys. Something about your wallet, it's going to be, if you're thinking about changing it, maybe orange or purple is going to be good for you, okay? Lucky days for you are going to be the 1st, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 14th, the 17th, and the 31st. You guys have the most numbers. So the 1st, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 14th, the 17th, and the 31st. Okay, there's going to be a lot of material wealth, you guys. Oh my goodness. Definitely material wealth for you guys. So lots of gifts. It could be coming in the form of gifts. Maybe it's your birthday. Maybe you guys celebrate Christmas and you're exchanging gifts, or maybe it's a gift that you purchase for yourself, or, you know, gifts in forms of abundance. Maybe it's not a physical gift, but maybe lots of money's coming through or something like that. Okay, but I definitely see money's good, okay? You could be buying a lot of stuff. You could be accumulating a lot of material goods. Maybe you're buying a lot of stuff for your home. Balance, everything kind of balances out. If you're kind of stressed out about money or something like that, something kind of balances it all out. You're going to get the recognition you want. You should be talking about your ideas. If you have an idea, don't let it sit. Do not let it sit, please. Okay? You might want to talk to someone that could help you with the idea. If time calls for you to kind of like speak up, tell your idea, okay? Put it into action, believe, because some of you guys are doubting yourself a lot. You've been kind of laying dormant with your ideas or your feelings. Okay, you're going to be extremely attractive this month. You are attractive, every day of the month, okay? I know that. You're hot, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're handsome, all that good stuff. But especially this month, it's like people notice it. People notice it, okay? And believe them when they tell you that. Believe them. Yeah, there's like attraction that you feel towards somebody, but you're extremely attractive as well. There's a lot of healing happening again with this bear here, a lot of healing. I kept underlining like hot. Wow, like you guys have the longest letter out of all the piles, so you're gonna be extremely hot. The energy comes back. Whatever you put your energy into, it comes back. Whatever you've put your energy into previous to this, prior to this, you didn't really see it happening, coming back for you, it's coming back, okay? And it's important for your future. Something very, very integral, very important for your future is coming up this month. People are going to have a positive influence on you, and you're going to have a positive influence on other people. Families becoming closer. If it was kind of rocky, some of you guys do have a karmic relationship with a female in your life, but something's going to bring you closer, or something's going to happen here. Some information is coming to light, guys, and it's going to help you clear away your feelings and to work through your feelings. Think before you speak, unless you have to say it. That's what it says. Unless you really, really have to say it. You know, it's been burning and festering, and you've thought about it, and you've organized your thoughts, and you just got to say it, say it. But again, it's got to come from love, or it's got to come from love for yourself, okay? If you got to stand up for yourself because of love for yourself, you got to say it. People may challenge you, or you may feel that people are challenging you, okay? But pause, especially if this is someone that you could have a relationship in the future with, whether it's romance or business or friendship or whatever. People are going to challenge you right now. It's going to trigger you because they're going to be a mirror to you, okay? Don't cut them off quite yet, because it could lead to something very important. Unless they are extremely like disrespecting you and spitting on your face like that, then screw it. But if it's something that you can kind of step back and say, hey, why am I being triggered by what this person is saying or how this person is acting? It could be because they're trying to teach you, or the universe is trying to teach you a lesson by bringing this person into your life, and it could lead to romance for some of you guys. It could lead to meaningful relationships if it's not romance. Something is forcing it to be looked at right now, and it cannot be ignored any longer, okay? There's going to be tremendous, deep change coming for you. It's like underline tremendous and deep change. This is going to be a very significant month for whoever picked pile number 3. I think I mentioned the dates already: the 1st, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 14th, the 17th, and the 31st. It's all about money, okay? Think about where you're investing your money into. A lot of work is going to come your way, and it's also going to bring in a lot of money. Pay attention to your belongings, the things that make you feel secure. It's about your self-esteem. It's about your health, okay? It's about your house. It's about material things. I feel like right now you're going to be feeling very happy at home, or trying to create a cozy environment for your home, in your health, in your body, okay? All right, guys, I hope you have a beautiful month. Bye, guys. All right, finally, whoever picked group number 4 or gift number 4, this is the message for you. In this pouch, I do have some charms in there. I also have a letter that I wrote for you guys. It is automatic writing, so random information that came to me, I wrote it down. It's not going to be legible, so I'll show it to you and then I'll be reading it. But let's start with the cards here. Okay, we have Ace of Hearts and King of Hearts, okay? So a lot of you guys are dealing with maybe a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could have those significant placements in your chart, or somebody could be having those signs in their chart. Or simply it's about your emotions, your happiness, your intuition. Now, because of the Ace of Hearts being here, oh, by the way, the crystals that are on here are kaolinite, talc, and chrysocolla and lazurite. Chrysocolla and Those are right. Okay, so going back to this, it's going to be a very emotionally balanced month for you because something that you desire is coming your way. For a lot of you, it could be something that triggers something deep and emotional for you, but in a very positive way because these are positive cards. It's more about happiness and just moments of awe, like, wow, it feels so good. Like, it feels so good that things are going well. The Ace of Hearts and the King of Hearts, to me, I feel like there could be someone who has feelings for you. It again could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone who has those signs in their chart. Love is deepened where it already exists. Where there's no love right now, love is coming in, okay? The other thing is it could be an opportunity, it could be a job, it could be a project you're starting on that goes over well. It could be friendships, it could be family. But I mean, you guys have the best cards. Not that the other ones are bad or anything, but you guys have like the best cards. So it's going to be a very good month for you. Yeah, feelings ignited, feelings shared, lots of good stuff, okay? Your feelings being balanced. Intuitive moments. Okay, so let's look at the charms that are in here. Okay, you guys have the most charms. Yep. Okay, so we have a globe here. Okay, we have an anchor. We have Aries, and this is, of course, it says courage on the back, courageous. We have Libra, charming. Okay, so we have a tree, we have a turtle, we have an angel, we have a sunflower, we have the initial M, so M as in Mike. So that initial may be of significance to you in terms of people, places, or things. So it could be a place, it could be a thing, or it could be a person, okay? We also have grapes. Okay, so let's take a look at that and see what messages come through. Wow, wow, wow. You guys have the most. So give me just a second here, okay? Now, it could be traveling or something international coming up for you. You could be exposing yourself to international music or international cuisine. Or you could, of course, be traveling or finding inspiration, planning a future trip of some sort. You could be seeing things in a different perspective than you usually did. You could be learning a language or something like that. We have M again, we have Aries and Libra. So again, significant placements in someone that's of importance this month. Also, it's like, I think that there's something that balances you out, but also gives you that passion to go for it. I think there's a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of energy that kind of balances everything out. So you feel pretty good about that. It could be something about the law. It could be something about your school, your work, something of that sort. People are finding you charming as well. Okay, people are finding you attractive and charming. I think I said that for the pile number 3 as well, but for you guys, I see that as well. We have an anchor here. We have a sunflower, turtle. Okay, so finally something that you have planted previous to this, prior to this, is coming into fruition. If you feel that this does not apply for you guys, it is asking you to plant the seeds so that you can start to see a moment coming up for you in the future where it's going to give you in long term a lot of abundance. So if you have an idea, plant it, take action towards it. In the long term, it could be a very good business opportunity for you. If you have feelings for somebody, you know, go for it, explore it, try it out, see where it leads, you know. Now because we have an angel here, it kind of tells me here that and it says angels are watching over you. Now it doesn't have to be angels in particular, because some of us are not quite connected to angels like that. For example, for myself, I do believe in the existence of angels, but I don't have a strong connection to angelic realms. So for you guys, you know, it could be anything. It could be an ancestor, someone who has passed on. It could be, you know, your galactic heritage, anything of that sort, or simply an angel here, or some sort of a higher dimensional being that you feel that is watching over you. Understand that you are being loved, okay? You might see feathers on the ground or motifs of feathers, which means it's not like quite feathers, but maybe you see it in a picture or something like that. We have anchor. So because of this anchor, and this tree here, maybe something feels like it's moving slow, but it's all in due timing. Just because a turtle moves slow, it doesn't mean that it's not moving. Am I right? Okay, so something that was moving a little bit slow is accelerating in its speed, or slowly but surely something is becoming ripe. Okay, something's becoming ripe here. Because of the sunflower here, I feel like it's someone that could play a significant role in your life, that gives you a lot of happiness and a lot of warmth, excuse me. Of course, you could be the person that provides that for other people as well. It's very sunshiny. Sunflowers are beautiful. So yeah, I feel like maybe something about flowers could play a significant role, or maybe, you know, again, it's something that you are planting the seed into, that it's finally coming into fruition, or now is the time, slowly but surely, to plant those, anchor it in, and make it happen. All right, so let's take a look at this letter here. Okay, here's the letter. I feel like the numbers 9 and 11 are going to play a significant role, as well as the initial G. Okay, so M and G, people, places, or things. Your lucky color is going to be, do I have a lucky color for you guys? Oh, here it is, maroon and navy, which is really interesting for other for the other piles. It was just like, you know, regular, I mean, these are regular colors, but they're kind of like primary colors. But for you guys, it's like, I don't know, obscure, like maroon and navy. That's what came to me. Okay, maroon and navy. So someone who's important, plays a significant role, could be wearing those colors, or you may want to implement those things in your everyday life, those colors. Or it could be a color of a building or a wallpaper, something like that. Pay attention to those colors. Relationships need focus. Okay, if you guys have been working too much or not paying attention to your relationships, whether it's families, friendships, or romantic relationships, pay attention. It really needs your focus right now, okay? Your work and studies, or work/studies, will be balanced, but somebody also needs your advice. So someone could be hitting you up, or somebody could kind of, you're going to notice someone that really needs advice. Give the advice to them, okay? Help them out. That good energy is going to come back to you. But I think somebody really needs to hear what you got to say. Okay, in terms of advice, they're going to be extremely thankful. In fact, for you guys, what the energy that I'm getting here is that, like, you help somebody out and immediately they see results. It might not be on the dot in a second, but they're going to come back to you and say, hey, thank you so much for the advice that you gave me, or thank you so much for the time that you helped me. I'm very, very grateful for it. In fact, it helped me in this and this and this way, or because of your advice, I took it and this happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a instant thing there. Some weight is going to be lifted off of your shoulders, but it will be a busy month for you guys. Your pile busiest month, okay? And in fact, I wrote busy as all poo. Oh my god, you should see my automatic writings. Like, they're, oh gosh. And he said, anyway, it says busy as all poo, but comes with rewards, meaning it's gonna be a busy month, but you're gonna get some rewards. Okay, money is gonna go up, my friends. Money is gonna be really, really good for you, but plan. So going back to this, the globe energy and the anchor and the tree It's like it's asking you to make plans. If you want to buy a planner for next year, or if you're thinking about, you know, doing digital planning or writing things down on paper or whatever, plan everything. You might want to plan a trip or something like that, and you may feel, hey, it's impossible, I could never take a trip, it's too expensive. Plan it as if you're going. And I'm not talking about law of attraction, although it kind of plays hand in hand. Maybe it's a plan about your business or your relationship. Plan it. It's gonna happen, you guys. It will happen, okay? It is the right time. Okay, so other pals, some of them said it, hey, it's not the right time for you. But for you guys, my friends, it is the right time. It is. If you are hesitating about something, do it. It is the right time, okay? There's going to be commitment coming in your life, right? So it could be business or romance or whatever. But I wrote lots of love and closeness, but big commitment, big, huge commitment. It's not like, hey, next Thursday, let's go do something fun. No, this is about huge commitment, okay? Block, delete. What did I wrote here? See, I can't read my hand. Oh, I put block, delete, remove. Yes, it says remove right here. So whatever that means for you guys, if something is distracting you, this was me the whole month of like November, although we're still in November, and during the retrograde, I literally deleted all my apps off my phone, most of them, or I put them up in a file that I never touched. You know, things like that, maybe for your focus, or maybe for your energy. There are things that you need to block, delete, and remove, okay? I'm getting a lot of like the Jupiterian energy. Of course, we're in Sagittarius season. For some of you guys, it is your birthday. It is mine. Hello. But for some of you guys, you could be a fellow Sagittarius, or maybe it's something about the planet Jupiter here. Of course, about learning, spirituality, expansion, and luck, and education, law, religion, gains, honey, money, honey, prosperity, okay, abundance. All that things could be coming your way. It could be about your wisdom. Your lucky days are going to be the 2nd, the 13th, the 17th, the 24th, and the 27th. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. So that's what I saw for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful month. Bye.